Estongo Seminole. God, I feel good to say that.
It's good to have you back.
Jeremy Fultz, Joe Jifkudo, Samojanita Hadam Nita Hilojan, Popohoyan, Moen, Delaney, Doc Leggies, Delaney. Hey, my name is Jeremy Fultz, and this is the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma radio program. I'm going to be your host for the next 30 minutes or so to talk about the happenings of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. And my friend, my Unhissidos, Delaney's going to be commenting in, doing what, color commentary. It's not play-by-play, but color commentary.
We don't know.
Yeah, So that's what we do today, and so if just sit back, relax. Oh, hang on, let me put the radio voice on. Sit back and relax, and just enjoy your time. As over the next 30 minutes, we'll walk you through the happenings of the Seminole Nation here on the Res. But it's good to be back, Delaney. I was out all week, and I caught a little of the broadcast last week with Mark and Josiah. I turned it off after the church announcements. Oh my goodness! You know, after they could, well, Tugabuchi or Tukbafka, they couldn't. I was like, who left the radio show in their hands? They can't even say Tukbafka. But no, we appreciate Mark and Josiah for stepping in and filling in. It's always good to be able to take a break, and you know that the show's still going to go on, and the announcements are going to get out to the people. So Mado, for all the hard work. Josiah, I see that tear rolling down your eye. You okay? I was just joking. You okay? You okay? But anyway, like I said, it's good to be back. You know, me and the family, we took our first vacation, and I don't know how long it's been. But we went down to Texas, and I didn't travel too far to Texas because I didn't have my cell phone service for a few days, and I was kind of nervous about border patrol stopping me, and man, it kind of got sketchy there for a little bit. You leave Oklahoma, you ever been out by Windstar, and you seen all them cameras coming into the state?
Oh yeah.
Man, they know what I was carrying in the car, I guess. Know what kind of bologna I had when I was leaving the state. So it's kind of different, but like I said, we had a good time. Went out to the beach. We went to the Gulf out by Corpus Christi. That was pretty nice out there.
I'm jealous, man. I was here.
You know, I was expecting to see oil and all that, but it was clean. I could see like the actual sand underneath the water, through the water. It was a good little vacation, but now we're back to reality, back to work, and good to be back. Ain't spending money anymore, son.
That's always a good thing.
I know I can start recouping again a little bit. But Jinda, what'd you do this weekend?
Polo Makway. Went fishing.
Oh, I saw that 8-pound. 8-pounder that you caught yesterday.
Went over to Assistant Chief Brian Palmer's place and fished his flood control. Caught me a big one until I pulled it out of the water. It was all moss, but there was a bass in there though.
I think I posted on somewhere on your comment that you said, because you said it was 8 pounds. I was like, yeah, there might be a 2 or 3 pound bass in there, but 5 pounds of moss.
Yeah, I thought it was 8 pounds. Yeah, decent weekend. Went out to Giaha and Chukubithlejit. I had a good one out there. So.
Good deal.
Decent weekend.
All right. Well, it was a good weekend. We're kind of back at it. There's a general council meeting that happened this weekend, so I had to get back in time for that. But let's go over our church meetings, and then we'll kind of get into what we normally get into. But every week we go over the 4th and 8th Sunday church meetings. This weekend's going to be June the 11th. We're already halfway through summer now, it seems like. So June the 11th, it's going to be Arbika, Big Arbor, Hickory Ground number 1, High Springs, Kanawha, Hilltop, Little Casita, Nutcuthatchee, Humgan, Middle Creek number 1, New Arbor, Okema, Rock Spring, Anadarko, Ryle Community, Salt Creek Baptist, Seminole Baptist, Snake Creek number 1 and number 2, Trenton, Vian Creek, and Wegawa. Joe's over there. Why does he get the easy week? But oh, it was a good one. And then also the Joga Delummi, the official publication of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. They're also adding church meeting dates or service dates to the publication. And so if you are a member of a Muskogee Seminole church and you don't see your church or hear your church listed every week, email us at seminolemedia@gmail.com. Let the communications department know the name of your church, and they'll and when your next church meeting is, and they'll make sure they get it in there, and we'll be able to say it on the radio. Right?
Right.
All right. And so in every week we always talk about the ones that have started their journey. A lot of families are missing loved ones today. We want to remember those families and members of the communities in your thoughts and in your prayers. And so there's, even though we're having good times, there's families out there that's hurting. So we just want to remember those families, and even the ones that have passed, not even just this week, but throughout the summer and over the last year even or so. Those, when you start losing people, it definitely, you can tell in your family, and you can tell when you get together, and you can tell when you go to eat, and you can tell when you go out to the Migazako Jogo or out to the Jogo Thaco, because you start missing those people that you usually see out there. So we want to remember those ones that have already passed on and started their journey. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and pause for a moment of silence. And so, Delaney, like we mentioned this weekend, there was a general council meeting, and we do have the unofficial results for the general council meeting. So do you want to go ahead and we'll kind of flip-flop and go through some of these. So TR 2023-21, which was a resolution of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma appointing the Honorable Tim D. Watland to the Seminole Nation Supreme Court, and that passed.
TR 2023-29, tribal resolution appointing Alexandra Stokes to the Constitution Revision Committee and Kizzy Mouse as an alternate appointee, and that passed.
All right. TR 2023-30, a resolution certifying review of the Indian Housing Plan for the fiscal year 2024 and authorizing submissions of the Indian Housing Plan for the fiscal year 2024 by the Housing Authority of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, and that passed.
TR 2023-31, a trial resolution authorizing executive office to cash in CD number 5405 in the amount of $964,341.06, and CD number 5406 in the amount of $212,998.29 held at Security State Bank for the purpose of paying off the mortgage in the amount of $1 million, $6,122.73 held by Security State Bank against the Phillips property, and that passed.
Yeah, I didn't get the clearest copy this morning on this one. It's kind of blurred when we make it expanded out a little bit.
I'm guessing on those numbers.
TR 2023-32, the tribal resolution authorizing the chief to execute an amendment to the current tobacco compact between the state of Oklahoma and the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma to renew the expired tobacco compact, and authorizing the chief to renew compact under the same terms and conditions, and that passed.
TR 2023-33, tribal resolution establishing a closing date for their authorization and approval of expenditure of funds received under the American Rescue Plan Act for household assistance, and previously authorized with the passage of TR 2021-29, and that passed.
And let me stop right here and just put a little side note, I believe, on that. The General Counsel believe, and this was a note that we received from the Executive Office, and so the General Counsel of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma believes that ample time has been given to tribal members to have applied for the household assistance, and wishes to end the appropriation given with the passage of TR 2021-29, effective July 31st of this year, 2023. So that's the $2,000 ARPA money given to tribal members, and so now it does have an expiration date. It has an expiration date of July 31st, 2023. And that's going to be posted. You'll start seeing it posted on the Facebook page, on websites, and usually everywhere that we post things. And so the TR, I think 2023-33 is with the AG being amended for that specific date of July 31st, 2023. But just note, that's going to be effective July 31st is the date, the deadline. So make sure that if you haven't applied yet for that household assistance, make sure you do that. So, and let's see here, where was we at? And that was TR 2023-33, and so TR 2023-34 was withdrawn.
TR 2023-35, resolution approving the budget modification of the law enforcement BIA 2023 budget, the Bureau of Indian Affairs, Eastern Oklahoma Region, funding and incorporation of said budget modification in the fiscal year 2023 comprehensive budget, and authorizing appropriation, and that passed.
All right, a tribal resolution of the General Counsel approving the budget modification of the tribal court fiscal year 2023 budget to change the step and pay rate for the Deputy Clerk 2, and to change the title of the Deputy Court Clerk to First Deputy Court Clerk, and to incorporate said budget in the fiscal year 2023 comprehensive budget, and that passed.
TR 37, resolution approving modification to the fiscal year 2023 fiscal services budget in the fiscal year 2023 comprehensive budget, and that passed.
All right, TR 2023-38, a tribal resolution approving the budget for the Seminole Nation Days Fund and incorporation of said budget in the fiscal year 2023 comprehensive budget, and authorizing appropriation, and that passed.
TR 39, resolution moving our Seminole Nation Day celebration from the third weekend of September to the second weekend in November, effective 2024. That was a no.
Failed, yeah, failed. A TR 2023-05, a tribal ordinance amending the Seminole Courts Administration Code at Title 5 of the Seminole Nation Code of Laws to add a new Chapter 8 titled Tribal Court Liaison Board, and that passed.
TO-06, ordinance amending Seminole Courts Administration Code at Title 5 of the Seminole Nation Code of Laws to add a new Chapter 9 titled Peacemaker Court, and that passed.
Alright, and so again, just to re-emphasize, the end date for the $2,000 distribution is now July 31st, 2023. Most people, I believe, has had an opportunity, but we just want to make sure that that date gets out there to the people. If you haven't done so, go ahead and start doing that pretty quick, because I mean, it's already June 6th.
It'll be here by tomorrow.
July 31st will be here pretty quick. So make sure you guys get on that. And so I think that's everything there. And then just to note, you heard it in the agenda, but the Seminole Nation Days is going to be the third weekend of September. Still, it wouldn't have changed for this year, but they were looking at last year or next year, but that didn't go through. But this year, third weekend of September, Seminole Nation Days, and it looks like it might be starting the week before, like it usually does, with some events here and there. But Friday, September 15th, you'll have the carnival that starts opening up. Tournaments open, booths open. There's a stop dance usually on that Friday. Saturday will be the parade in the morning time, traditional meal, free concert, and the State of the Nation address. And then also on Sunday, powwow, fishing derby, archery, and more. And so now with the expanded vendor spaces, you know, we said in the meeting the other day talking about all the vendor spaces that's been added. And so make sure if you want to get a vendor spot, you can contact 405-257-7200. Applications are coming soon, they said. So there's no applications quite ready yet, but they are coming soon.
Be on the lookout. All right, we have some department news. We're going to start off with diabetes. Each week they have chair aerobics, Mondays and Wednesdays from 10 a.m. That's at the Bridge in Seminole. Tuesdays and Thursdays they have chair aerobics and GED classes. New Life Church in Wewoka, that starts at 10 a.m. also.
Then they do the Brown Bag Fitness the same times, Mondays and Wednesdays at Jafigny, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays at the Senior Citizen Building or the OAP exercise room, and that starts around 12:15. But if you'd like to join the chair aerobics on the Monday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, or the Brown Bag Fitnesses on Mondays and Wednesdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays, contact Jerome Harrison at 405-584-7923.
They also have family fitness going on through the 29th of this month. And this month it'll be in Wewoka.
I think they're moving it, yeah.
Moving to Wewoka.
Yeah.
545. If you have any questions, you can call diabetes at 405-584-7941.
And just now hitting the airwaves, huge announcement, the Seminole Nation Diabetes Prevention Camp, July 18th through the 21st, from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., breakfast and lunch provided. You want to get rid of your kiddos for a couple days, this is the place to do it. No, I'm just joking. But it's good. I mean, they're doing all sorts of stuff. Stickball, Tulsa Zoo, OKC Dodger game, movie, nutrition. I think language even going to be out there one of them days as well. And so they only have 31 spots. I say 32 spots, but I think my Hookie's going to try to get in. So I'm going to say 31 spots for ages 8 to 15 years of age. 8 to 15. So you can register at the Jafigny Wellness Center or via email. You can contact 405-584-7941. A lot
of activities going on there. What else we got? Choga Delaney. Check that out on the website.
Yeah, they just released their digital copy on the tribal website, their tribal website.
Thursday.
On Thursday.
No, I'm saying Thursday. We're going to go drop off all the newspapers to gas stations and stuff.
On this coming Thursday?
Yeah.
So the paper copy hasn't made its way out yet, but our friend that works in communications, Josiah Jimboy, just said on Thursday they're going to be handing out them papers at the C-stores is what they call it, at the convenience stores and bus stations or the bus stops. And so you'll start seeing those papers make their way around the res. Cool. And then also, if you have any birthday shout-outs or in remembrance obituaries you'd like to share, you can send those to seminolemedia@gmail.com, and they'll make it into the next newspaper that'll go out. And so if June's already out, they're probably working on the July edition of the newspaper, which means the what, the 16th or the 23rd will be the cutoff for the July paper?
2016 probably.
The 16th. So you got about a week coming, or a week this Friday, to get any kind of thing in for the next week's paper or next month's paper. So yeah, get that done. And then this also come through while I was out on vacation, and I saw it, and I was like, you know what? I probably want to remember that. But free summer meals for kids. I'd eat humbucks. Come and eat. Ages 1 to 18 years old. June 5th. Started yesterday through July 31st. Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Located at Seminole Nation Food and Nutrition Services Building, which is 12577 North South 3540 in Seminole, or just west of the old bingo hall on the lovely and beautiful Miccosukee Mission grounds.
Oh yeah, be out there.
Yeah. I say the old bingo hall, that's getting a facelift too.
You got it out, yeah. Noticed that.
And so make sure you get out there and get some food for the kiddos. If you have any questions, you can call 405-257-7236.
If you're looking to get some GED classes, Seminole Nation Adult Ed program is having some open to the public, and that's located by the Pink Laundromat on Main Street. Phone number 405-241-6801.
Man, that's how you know we're a Res radio show. You know, you go if you want to. You go right next to that Pink Laundry building. It's right next door.
That's what came to my mind when I thought of it.
West of the old bingo hall. So that's 630 North Main Street.
Okay.
But yeah, that's our friend Dana Factor, or Dana Harjo, doing higher ed and these adult ed programs. So make sure you give her a phone call. I think their phone number 405-241-6801. And then also, foster parents are still needed. You can contact Elizabeth Bible at 405-601-5147 for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Indian Child Welfare Program, foster care manager. You can make a difference in a child's life, and give her a call, or give her a call if you're interested in doing so. There's plenty of kids, I believe, that would like to have a placement, or that needs a home to stay in while things maybe in their families getting worked out. But why don't you, if you have the space and you can help, I'm sure they'll appreciate the help. So
Summer Youth.
Yeah, Summer Youth. This they had the second job interview, I think, when I was out of the office on Wednesday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And so, but they're still taking applications. So if you know someone who was not able to come to the job fair for Summer Youth, but they would like to still have her summer job, there's still places, or there's still openings. And so ages 14 and 15 can go to camp. Ages 16 and up can do job placement. And you can reach out to Shelly or Peggy at 405-878-3854. What about the Senior Citizen Center, Older American Program? There were some announcements from there. The Senior Citizens Center is planning to open Monday, June 12th of this year. The center will undergo some renovations for the next 2 weeks, and the staff will be working to prepare to open. They will continue to provide lunches. However, the menu is changed temporarily to frozen dinners and sandwich lunches for the next 2 weeks. They have attached a menu for the month of June for our information that has been posted. And when the dining room opens for congregate meals, when the dining room opens for congregate meals, there will be no carryouts given after that June 12th date. So the homebound deliveries are the only trays given, no exceptions. And so it says, please have patience with us during this process. Mado, and that comes from the director of Title VI, Martha J. Wind. It looks like this week is the 5th, So today was frozen dinners. Tomorrow's going to be sandwiches and chips. Thursday, frozen dinner, and then Friday, muffin, boiled egg, fruit, cereal, and milk.
$1.
And then it's also going to be closed on the 19th. So just kind of remember that. Juneteenth is coming up, federal holiday, and so the Seminole Nation also approved that day as a holiday. So the tribal offices will be closed on June 19th.
Alright, if you guys are needing a ride, don't forget about our transit program. If you have any questions, call them at 405-294-3674.
And then also Veteran Services. We received this from Galen earlier today. There's 2 things to pass along today. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and the VSR, or Veteran Service Representatives, will be here at the Veteran Center at the Miccosukee Mission from 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. All veterans are welcome to come in for help. And then the second thing, another packed ACT presumptive event for all veterans will be held this Friday, June 9th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and it will be at the Eufaula Indian Community Center located at 800 Burks Road in Eufaula, Oklahoma. The federal agencies and state agencies will be available to talk to all veterans. And Galen said, have a good day. Mano, Jimmy O.
Wildlife, Park, Recreation Department, they have sports summer camps coming up. So it's a great opportunity to get out there and learn some things from them.
Today I think it's football camp.
Football? Okay.
That's where our summer youth went, didn't he? He went to football camp today?
Not there. He's going to Kansas or something.
Oh.
Seminole High School. Yeah. Team camp.
Well, it says June 6th football.
I know. I don't think he's there though.
Have we talked about the Jamel Holloway story yet on the air?
Every year. All the time.
Man, that was a good one. But there's some good camps out there in the morning. That's kindergarten through 4th grade, and then in the afternoon, 5th grade through 8th grade. The cost is $25 per player. But get on there. Basketball's coming up, baseball, softball, soccer, volleyball, cheer. Some good camps coming up. And so if you want more information, contact the WPR office at 405-666-0620. And then we also have some job openings available still. You can go to the careers tab located on the tribal website at www.sno-nsn.gov. Child care, domestic violence, executive, Head Start, JLM, Judgment Fund, maintenance, OAP, transit, transportation, tribal court, vehicle maintenance, and wildlife parks and recreations. Also, if you're looking to get a job in the casinos, SeminoleNation.casino is where you can find all the jobs that's located there. And then also, the Housing Authority of Seminole Nation of Oklahoma has an open position for maintenance bee workers, so you can go to hasnok.org for more information on that. So let's hit some of these community announcements, and then I think we'll be done, Delaney.
All right. Top Taco Travel Town. When is that? June 10th. They're having a flea market sale. They're going to be raising money for their Junior Olympics track team. So get on out there, support them.
8 to 2. Where's that going to be at? Located north side of the Tribal Town Wellness Center.
Wellness Center.
Yep. So get out there. Concession is available. And then also Community Indian Vacation Bible School coming up June 11th through the 15th, 6 to 8 p.m. Classes for all ages. And that's in Sapulpa, Oklahoma?
Yep.
12664 South 241 West Avenue. The VBS is going to be at Community Indian Baptist Church. Pastor is Chris Tiger.
Birthdays.
All right, birthdays, Delaney.
Birthdays, all right. Start off with my buddy Tanner Sturgeon, Marissa Deer Alberson, Timothy Raya, Leandra Wynn, Shima Lincoln, Oba Matt, Maria Richard, Tia Rawls, Diggity Matt, Courtney Matt, Edmund Howe, and belated birthday to Nora Haney. Birthday!
Happy birthday! So as a reminder, you can catch the rebroadcast of this radio show on the Facebook page, YouTube, and tribal website for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. usually around every Wednesday about 8. And then if you have news or announcements that you want to share on the Community and Events Facebook page, please email the communications staff at seminolemedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. right here on KWSH 97.7 FM or the legendary 1260 AM. For absent producer Mark Williams, Josiah Jim Boy, engineer Bo Whitekiller,
I'm Delaney Pennock.
Mado and G. Please.